William Chandler Bagley was born on March 15, 1874 in Detroit, Michigan, to William Chase and Ruth Walker Bagley. Soon after his birth, the Bagley family relocated to Weymouth, Massachusetts due to his father's unemployment as a hospital superintendent. Bagley attended elementary school there. His family moved back to Detroit in 1887, where William Bagley attended high school. Bagley graduated from Detroit's Capital High School in 1891 at age 17. Following graduation, Bagley attended Michigan Agriculture College, now known as Michigan State University, studying scientific agriculture. Bagley's intention was to become a farmer. He graduated from this college in the spring of 1895. Bagley had no money or land to begin a farm with, and therefore sought other employment. He took the only available job he could find, a teaching position in a one-room schoolhouse in a lumber community in Upper Michigan. This created the spark that gave Bagley the rest of his career. Bagley taught in Michigan for 2 years. During this time, Bagley decided to dedicate his life to improved teaching. In the summer of 1896, he attended the University of Chicago, where he studied education and learning theory. Following that, he transferred to the University of Wisconsin. Bagley worked under Joseph Stroh and earned his master's degree in psychology in the summer of 1898. Once he had completed his degree, Bagley accepted a Sage Fellowship at Cornell University to study with the well-known psychologist Edward Bradford Titchener. There, he worked towards a doctorate in education and psychology. Bagley worked with Titchener for 4 years, and from him learned structuralist psychology. He completed his PhD in 1900 and spent the following year assisting Titchener in his laboratory. In the fall of 1901, Bagley became the principal of Merrimack Elementary School in St. Louis, Missouri. There, William Bagley met and married his wife, Florence McLean Wigner. They had 4 children, 2 sons and 2 daughters. Bagley stayed at Merrimack Elementary for only a year before accepting his first professorship as a director of the Teacher Practice School and professor of psychology and pedagogy at the Montana State Normal College in Dillon, Montana. While there, Bagley became active in his goal to better education by speaking at teacher institutes, delivering commencement speeches, and by creating the first journal in the Rocky Mountain region specifically for education, the Intermountain Educator. Bagley also served as superintendent of the local Dillon Public Schools. In 1809, he was given a similar faculty position at the State Normal School in Oswego, New York. He was appointed professor and director of the School of Education at the University of Illinois. This was a time of expansion of American schools and of teacher education institutes. Bagley worked hard to construct a strong faculty and build an influential program in education at the university. Bagley left for a professorship at Teachers College, Columbia University in New York City in 1917. There, he organized a department for the study of normal schools and teacher education. Bagley stayed in this position in New York City until he retired in 1939. William Bagley's main goal was to determine the scientific, theoretical basis for the profession of teacher education. Bagley was said to be the founder of Essentialism. Essentialism refers to a traditional or back-to-basics approach to teaching and education. It was given this name because this theory strives to implant the essential basics of academics, knowledge, and character development. Essentialism was used from the beginning of American education, but was seen as being too rigid to prepare students adequately for adult life. Essentialists believe that the most basic and essential academic knowledge and skills should be taught to all students, such as math, natural science, history, foreign language, and literature. These core disciplines form a foundation for essential curriculum and understanding. Essentialists believe learning should begin slower and progress to more complex ideas and skills. They try to instill core knowledge and hard ethic work and mental discipline through a teacher-centered institution. Bagley popularized essentialism in the 1930s. The launch of Sputnik in 1957 completely revived interest in essentialism. Modern supporters of essentialism point of view are members of the President's Commission of Excellence in Education. Bagley helped to form and spread essentialism through his teaching, speeches, his example, and his many influential writings, such as his textbook, Classroom Management. We can see many of the effects of Bagley's work in our classrooms today. Children start learning at a very low and slow level and progress year by year into more difficult and complex curriculum. They are taught the basics of math, reading, English, history, science, and more. They first develop a basic understanding and then get deeper into each subject as they continue to learn. In several schools, it is essential for students to pass these basic classes in order to progress in their education and even graduate. The effects of William Bagley's work are evident in our education system today, even at this university, and have helped to create the basis of our school system and how we educate children.